public comment on this, but I want to commend y'all and the commissioner for the plan you come up with. I spent last week looking at it quite a bit, and I feel pretty good. I think there's some really good ideas there. I really like the idea of the entrance and where we are and cleaning that area up, taking the old home out there and working on it. And I commend y'all for working on that. We had some comments that we had forgot that. I kind of had to chuckle about that last week because I knew we'd been working on it for a good while. But I don't know what else you have to say, but we're looking forward to public comment.
And we really don't disagree with the recommendations by staff or the action by the commissioners today. We do know that this is a framework, and we look forward to working through and getting other ideas. It was not, either one of the plans were built in a vacuum, so we have a lot of other information that may not have made it into the plan simply because it gets too complicated and too hard for me to write it. But we look forward to public input on this, and hopefully we can get final approval from the county in the not too distant future.
When you talk about the house, you're talking about that you're to be restored. That is the historical house that's on the site. Is that?
It's not necessarily a historical house. It's one that we've been working on. This carries over from the previous court, and I started this dialogue with the remnants of the historical foundation probably a year and a half ago, trying to figure a way to restore that home. And it came to the conclusion that it'd be best to just restore its present location. They even considered at one point moving my office there. And but after looking at it and some of the plans that we have is try to compare the 19th and 20th century building to today's building styles. If you remember, we did put that in the LCRA long-range plan. It is part of the long-range plan, and it's not something that will happen overnight. We do need to make some efforts fairly quickly. In fact, that's what we end up doing to take measures to protect that home because it is deteriorating and has been some parts actually stolen from it. So I'd like to see the history preserved and use it as a visitor center, and I can see a lot of potential coming out there for the community and the surrounding area. But that's why, and I appreciate Waste for being willing to participate on that. And also the city of Hutto has indicated some interest in participating in that as well.
And it's a place to bring more people and educate people for what we're doing, recycling and everything else. So
over the last few years, we've seen a marked increase in the number of people coming out to tour the facility, and the facilities we have there really don't lend themselves to a classroom-style presentations, and we're hoping that something can be worked out either with this building, either